Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be a next 48-hour reading. I hope you're doing really well today. This is the Enchanted Forhoxa Tarot. It's this. It's that. That's what kind of tarot it is. So I'm opening up to Aries spirit guides, their ancestors and angels. Take a deep breath with me if you need to. Beautiful day today. I really hope it is beautiful wherever you are too. Messages for the sign of Aries. Whoa, immediately wanting to come out is death. Oh my God. Talk about heavy, which it is Scorpio energy. It makes sense for something like this card to come out. I guess we'll take it and we're just gonna see what wants to come out for you. We'll make this card the topic card, or what this reading is about. So it's going to be about the Death card, number 13, change, transformation. They really make a point with roses in this deck. So these are black roses. I really think there is a hybrid of roses that is black. I believe I've seen them before. Anyway, okay, so yeah. So, and everything has this death and rebirth cycle. Right, the fox here being on the card makes me think that some kind of transformation is going to be in part because of your cleverness, because of your intelligence and your ability to like quickly think of the best thing to do, really. Like, what's the best thing? Well, Aries probably knows. They're being influenced by the Death card, meaning there's all about change and transformation right now. They're all about the closing of chapters also, maybe because it's darkest before the dawn, and maybe you're feeling that darkest part right now. Whew. Hope not, but that's intense energy. It's here anyway, and plus the lunar stuff going on. There's lots of stuff going on. So the moon, the 8 of earth in the reverse. What? Why? So here we're talking about the lunar stuff, and then out pops the moon. The 8 of earth in the reverse means something's not working out for you on the everyday practical matters. I don't know what it would be. It's either about work, that something needs to change within your work. It's maybe there needs to be a pattern or something established where there's a certain type of work every, like a structure for yourself. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like scheduling and time vibes off of that with work and productivity. The moon brings about changes. And like Scorpio season, all is not going to be revealed. So you have to kind of take that time to think about what it is that you're, like, if you want something to be really clear, you need to take time to do it when you're not busy working or something like that, and clear your mind. So this is bringing changes. What is hidden to be explored? 10 of air. Goodness. Wow, Aries. Who else had it? So this is the next 48 hour, but I did Cancer's bonus reading for November. They're the only ones I did because of the last readings. And and the 10 of air came out on their outcome for November. I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer sign or if it has something to do, whatever this is. It feels like something might be ending within your work. I always say something's ending, because something new is beginning. It's like making way for something. And it's interesting. That was kind of like the gist of their reading. Might be a Gemini energy. You may have Virgo energy, Gemini energy. You've been through a whole lot when you get this Ten of Air. It might or it might not have something to do with like the practical details of life, of work. Give me something else, Spirit. Give me something else for Aries. Next 48 hours. Give us something else. I got those all wanting to come out. That's a lot. So let's see what we've got. All right. So we have the 8 of Earth reversed, and now we have another 8. This is the 8 of Air. It is reversed. That's kind of good. And you know, the 8 reversed, like literally, it is always pretty much the same infinity sign. Or, you know what I mean? It's like pretty much the same. But, so what I'm trying to say here is that the 8 of Air means that you have experienced some kind of restriction or limitation that you felt like you were obligated to, but something about that might be changing is what I'm thinking. It's for your own good. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever change you're doing, you know that, or your soul knows that it's good for your human body. Like, because the Queen of Water, a very good energy. It's a person that is, they can listen really well. They're compassionate, they're open, but their cup is already full, so it's easy for them to help fill others' cups, or just to listen. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, I think, for those energies. The 7 of Fire reverse. So taking really good care of yourself. These two energies, opening up to your intuitive abilities a little bit more, maybe, or trusting them a little bit more. Being open to receive. Wow. Elder of Fire, King of Fire, Knight of Fire in the reverse. 7 of Fire in the reverse. These two are kind of similar because something's not moving forward because of waiting on a sign. That's just what I get, because when I see the 7 of Fire in the reverse, I always think, okay, well, that's like some kind of torch in the dark that's lighting your way. And if it's in the reverse, then it's kind of either we feel like our defenses are down, or something is not moving forward. There might be a course correction. You know, I don't know, there's that quote. It's I think it's Kennedy. I'm probably gonna get it wrong though. But the only mistake is the one that's not corrected. So I feel like this is waiting on a sign or waiting on energies to correct something. Elder of Fire. Elder of Fire. Alright. Let's see what else. That could be your energy. That could be Leo's energy. But sometimes it even indicates that you'll have some kind of financial windfall or wealth come your way. Because that energy tends to be able to be very wealthy, just because they're good at what they do. They build. They're masterful builders. So we could be waiting on a sign. We could be waiting. It could be saying that there is a transformation and to stand up for yourself. 6 of Water reverse, 5 of Water reverse. Woo. So these are a lot of emotions that are being released at this time. It's very evident. These are emotions being released. Quite literally, you could have parted ways with a family member. I'm not sure. You could be going through some kind of mourning period. Because of getting the Death card and because of getting the 6 of Water in the reverse and the 5 of Water in reverse is all kind of like there's a release or like a disconnecting of a cord here in the physical. Now, it can be metaphorically and to be talking about your emotions. So when I see it next to this Queen of Water, I think that because you are doing so many, you see it's 5, 6, 7, and they're not all water, but 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the 9? There's a 10. There's 2 8s instead of a 9. 13. 18. Yeah, I think it's time for like self-love because of being able to. There's something that was very successful though. There's something that was very successful. So if something's not moving forward or isn't working out, not because it's a failure, but because there was a piece of the formula that might literally not be here anymore. Might quite literally. It could be very literal. It could have been the end of something that was hard. It was, you know, the 10 of air, all the things that we go through, hard and good, it's all bittersweet when we look back on it when we're doing good. It's just all bittersweet. And that's what I'm picking up. But we have another 8 on the bottom, 8 of fire. So whatever it is, that is changing, it's okay. Allow it to change. Allow something to change. Allow this release of emotions before you start moving forward, maybe even before travel begins. Some sort of travel, 4 of air, where you can take time out, maybe yourself in nature, just time out to think, to contemplate. And there's a lot of good news with the 8 of fire. This is when you get your sign and you get the news that helps you really move forward at a really rapid rate. So that could even be Cupid's arrow. It could be something like that. Could just be news, really good news. This is possibly somebody who likes like a crush energy, or the beginning of something, or a makeover for a career and job. It's some kind of good news about that. So you're going to be healing some area of what you do every day. You could consider it work. If you're retired, you might just consider it your hobbies changing, or something about your hobbies changing. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pull from Full Foil Tarot for advice from Spirit on this major change and transformation. Pisces, Scorpio. You have a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sag. And then you have this Gemini energy kind of just thrown in there. 888. What's advice from you, Spirit, for Aries? Advice for Aries. Put your head into your work. Hey, look, it's in the upright. And it is about, so it's saying this is going to be fine. Something is going to work out. You will find yourself being busy and productive and having your mind occupied again on the everyday practical details. Something feels like it really changed. And so what you're letting go of is the old way of how things work. There's a new way now. And you're the one that's creating like kind of the rules for that. But don't fret. Something is going to work out. If you're worried about a money situation or work and money, like whether you're or not something you're building, yes. You also have a soulmate energy either entering your life right now, or this is about your soul group and family connections. It can be about the journey of this loving connections. This is suggesting, though, highly that whatever you're going to do, you're going to do it at a mastery level. And you'll have this ability to accumulate, to save and accumulate. So I think that that's a really good sign being there at the end. Let's pull something from the Modern Goddess Oracle. And Aries, if you want a private reading, feel free. Contact me through my website and book one if you want one. They are about 20 to 30 minutes and are pre-recorded and then sent to you. Sif, there may be a change regarding caregiving or caring for someone else. Maybe time for you to smoke on a peace pipe. Smoke on a peace pipe, have a ceremony, get away, go to a sweat lodge, relax because of these changes. Okay, that is what I've got. And then Frigg in the reverse. Call on help for some kind of domestic thing or for something domestic. Again, something with domestic is changing. There's a need to pamper or treat yourself really well. Some kind of ceremony or ritual, some kind of new routine that you will create for yourself. That's why it came out in the reverse. All right, so that's what I've got for you. A sign of Aries. Like, share, subscribe if you end up liking it. I appreciate you joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye.